What's going on YouTube? This is B-Man back with another video, and I'm going to do a little bit of a reveal of what I'm going to submit to PSA this week. Going to do a modern submission and an ultra modern submission, so we'll kind of get into it here in a second. But a lot of these cards, at least the modern ones, were down in my basement. Some of them were my son's, some are ones I had just in binders. So as I've been going through them this summer and picking out cards I want to submit to be graded, because they're good quality cards, getting rid of just going through them month by month, submitting 20 to 40 per month, and this is this month's submission. All right, let's get going. So first off, I got a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These were actually my son's, my younger son's cards when he was a kid. Scapegoat hologram, Gryphon Wing hologram, and a couple of Pokemons. These two are both Intel's Pokemon cards. So we're going to get those sent off as well. And those four I'm just grading for my son. I know he had a binder full of cards, and I'm going to get some graded and just see what happens. So they look pretty good. He had more hollows in his binder, but these four look pretty good. So I'll get them submitted and graded for him and see what he thinks of them. So next up, these three, the Eric Karros rookie card, the LJ rookie card, and at the time we lived in Las Vegas and we were part of that whole UNLV winning the championship. LJ, Stacey Ogman, Greg Anthony, all those guys were just put that town, lit it up. And it's hard to light up Vegas any brighter than it already is, but these guys did. And it's an LJ card, and got this Barry Sanders card. Now the thing about these three, see on the back, they're Christmas presents in '92 for my wife and my older son. And this guy here was a Christmas present as well. So I'm going to submit those. When I was going through my cards too, all these had stickers on them saying what they were, and so these three were Christmas presents. So I'm going to get them slabbed. The LJ looks pretty good. Sanders looks pretty good. Eric Karros, a little bit chippy. That was a tough card to grade, I think, anyway. But it's still cool. I'll have them slabbed here soon. Next up, I bought a couple lots of Mad Bum, Bowman and Bowman Chrome. So I picked out a couple of the best ones. So I'm going to get them sent off and get them graded as well. Recently picked up a couple of Kobe Prisms, and this was the better of the two. Just going to send that off and get it slabbed as well. And here's the infamous Mark Jackson card with the Menendez brothers in the picture here. It's a famous card. It seems to be in high demand, and so I've got one from all the 90 and 89 hoops I had sitting around. I pulled one out and I go get it slabbed just for notoriety. And also a Bill Walton card I had back in the day. I used to like the Blazers and love that Bill Walton, Maurice Lucas crew. So I've got this Bill Walton card. It's from 1979, I believe. Topps card, but it looks pretty good. Center's pretty good. The edges, everything looks pretty solid. So I'm going to get this graded as well. Next up, got a big stack of LT cards I had in my basement. This one here, Gallery, looks pretty nice. Send that off. I recently graded a Drew Brees that I had as part of that set, and it came back at 10, and so it got sold right away. But pretty good shaped cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 LTs of 2001 Topps. I've got one already at PSA being graded, but I'm going to send these four off to finish off that order. Got some more LT cards here. This one is from Impressions. And then the Upper Deck Victory. I'm going to send that off. And some hockey cards from back in the day. Got 3 JRs, Jeremy Rennicks here, to send off, an Upper Deck version. And then a rookie of Owen Nolan of OPG Premier. That's going to be the modern set that we're sending off. Got an ultra modern set we're going to send off as well. First off is this Yordan Alvarez. This came out as one of the relic cards that comes out of a Topps factory set, the Chrome version of the patch. So it's kind of cool looking card. I had gotten 2 of these. One of them had a scratch on it, so I'm not going to submit it, but this one turned out pretty good, so I'm going to send it off. And I kind of lucked out. I had walked into my local Fred Meyer grocery store, and they had a couple factory sets of Topps baseball, so I picked them up, and I pulled all the short print cards from there, the 5, Alvarez, Bichette, Lux, everybody, from both sets, and pulled the singles from those 2 sets. Already sent them off. But also that day went over to Target and found a couple factory sets, an orange one and a purple one. And I think this came out of the orange box, but going to send off the singles from those sets here pretty soon. Probably my next submission will be all those Topps baseball singles from that set. Next up, got a little bit of football, some mosaic, about a lot of I think 20 or 30 cards of mosaic. And so I got the Zach Moss green mosaic, got the A.J. Dillon silver, this Cole Kmet mosaic, I think they say, and then one of my Raiders, Henry Ruggs red prism. That's going to be part of this submission as well. Next, I got some basketball, a little bit of Jason Tatum, Panini Threads card looked pretty good. I bought a lot of 4 of these cards, 3 of the Threads and 1 Shoot to Thrill. And this one Threads was the only one I thought was good enough. The other 2 had little scratches on them, so didn't want to submit them. Bam Adebayo, bought that at a local card store, Revolution, one of him and one of Dame. And Bam one looked pretty good, so I'm going to get that sent off. And then one of my Oregon Duck guys, Bol, his select rookie card looks pretty good. Going to send that off. And then we got a few Dames in this submission. It's Optic Splash Silver. It's going to go. This My House Silver of Dame. Another, I think it's 18. Prism Silver. Send that off as well. Picked up a Blue Velocity of Dame. Going to get that sent off. Looks pretty good. Looks cool looking cards. Also had a Blue Velocity of Jaylen Brown. And then got a Blue Velocity of one of my Oregon Ducks, Dylan Brooks, rated rookie. So that's looking pretty cool too. And then we got a few more Dylan Brooks cards to send off. I think they call this the Disco. I think is what they call this rated rookie. Then we've got a second year courtside, select courtside. It's going to be part of the submission. And then I got a couple of the 18 second year Prism Silvers. And last but not least, the Optic rated rookie is going to be part of that submission as well. So about 40 cards. I'm going to send them off this week. Probably won't be seeing them until April or May, but rest assured, when I get them back, you'll see a video on what I got back on them. But other than that, hope everybody's having a great weekend, and we shall see you out here on the site soon.